Growing Plumeria from cuttings. Plumeria, also known as frangipani or Hawaiian layflower, is a small tropical shrub that in the right conditions can grow to be a large, magnificent tree. It can be found as far south as Brazil and as far north as Florida, all over the globe from Asia to Hawaii. Their flowers have a strong, unique fragrance and bloom in shades of white, yellow, salmon pink, or vibrant red, or a combination of any of those. The flowers, however, have no nectar and trick moths to pollinating them by luring them in with that strong scent. Once pollinated, the flowers grow these long, unique seed pods, but I find growing Plumeria from cuttings to be much easier. Plumeria is easy to propagate by cuttings, and it's best to do this in early spring while they're still leafless, as Plumeria drop their leaves each winter. You want to take a cutting at least 8 to 12 inches long, but you can take a longer cutting if you wish. Just remember, when potting it, it's going to need a lot of support until it does take root. Once you've selected your cutting, you're going to let it sit outside for at least a week. 2 is preferable. And what you're doing is waiting for the cut end to cure. Plumeria has this thick, milky, latex-like sap that is slightly poisonous and may cause irritation to the skin and eyes. So be careful when taking your cutting. But it is that thick, milky white sap that's going to make it really easy for you to tell when your cutting is ready to pot. Once your cutting is ready, apply some root hormone to the cut tip, and you're going to plant that at least 3 to 4 inches deep in a pot. The larger the pot, the larger your Plumeria will grow, as it takes the limitations of its environment to determine how large it grows. If you live in a frost-free zone like we do, once your Plumeria cutting has taken root, you can transfer it directly to the ground and enjoy it for years to come. Plumerias prefer full sun, at least 6 to 8 hours. They like well-draining soil, so the sandy soil Florida is perfect for Plumeria. When potting a cutting, I use a mixture of 1/3 potting soil, 2/3 perlite to ensure well-draining soil. Another trick is to use a terracotta pot if at all possible, because terracotta breathes easily and it helps you avoid overwatering. The one thing you want to watch out with your Plumeria is they don't like to stay wet. That will induce rot. If you do live in an area that has frost, keeping your Plumeria potted is an easy choice, because then you can take it inside to protect it. When your Plumeria plant drops its leaves in the winter, simply stop watering it. It doesn't need it, as it goes into a bit of a hibernation state at that time. If you notice vertical wrinkles running along the stem of your Plumeria, that means it needs more water. Fish emulsion is a great fertilizer for Plumeria, but if you're growing your Plumeria inside, you may find the odor of fish emulsion to be slightly unseemly. A great substitute to fish emulsion is a mixture of bone meal, kelp meal, and potassium sulfate. Your cutting should take root in a month or 2. A great test to see if your rooting has taken root is to take the stem and gently twist it slightly clockwise and counterclockwise. If you feel resistance, then you know it is taken root. I hope this video helps you grow your own Plumeria tree and you enjoy it for years to come. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time on City Steading Garden and Grow.